to preface this video to say that this one was a little more emotional on my part. It's about what to not say and say to someone with a chronic illness. It's coming from a place of love, but if you're not here for the chronic illness talk, or this isn't really your cup of tea, you want something light and fun, go ahead and skip this video. I totally understand, and I'll see you tomorrow for a review of my favorite paint pen markers and some more art kind of stuff. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, or I'd really like to talk to you in the comments if you do watch through this video, please, leave a comment. I'd really like to talk to other people and see how they kind of handle responses when they post stuff online. Anyway, that being said, here is the video. Hey friends, Journal Girl, aka Sammy here, with another little podcast video for you. And this one is both for my friends with any kind of chronic mental or physical illness, as well as people who know someone with a mental or physical illness. And that is what not to say when your friend posts or tells you that they're having a bad day. They're having a bad pain day, they can't get out of bed, they are having difficulties with their depression, they don't have a lot of energy, anything like that people post on Facebook, that I've posted on Facebook, that friends of mine have posted on Facebook. Come on, that's basically where we're seeing it with our friends. We all want to help. We all want to say something, because if you're the friend of somebody, or even if I see one of my friends that they're having a bad day, you feel kind of helpless, right? So I have gone through the subreddits on chronic pain and chronic illness to get some suggestions of things that people have said to these people. So this is coming from various posts over there. First one is, did you drink water? Yes, I drank water. I know that I need to stay hydrated. I've had this for a long time. I drink water. Did you take your medicine? Well, I love you guys. Please don't recommend things that have worked for you. Oh, this herb, this supplement, this medication worked for me, so you should try it. You don't know. I have like a healthcare team. I have several people working on this that go over my medications, because they have to be controlled by a psychiatrist because of interactions between different medications. So I appreciate your suggestion, and I am super happy that that worked for you, but you don't know the kind of mix that I'm on, and like how on a thin edge, like I had serotonin syndrome a couple weeks ago, so let's not play with that. But I am happy it worked for you. How's your sleep? Well, I feel like I want to stab a screwdriver through my brain because I have such a bad migraine. Do you think you could sleep through that? That's literally a quote from a TikTok. You really should look at your diet and eat healthier and lose weight. I get that, eating healthy, losing weight, and all of that is important for your health, and doctors will tell you, yeah, you should do that because it's less on your knees or whatever, and I've been on my own weight loss journey, other people have been on theirs, but it's my journey. And the other thing is for instance, my biggest condition says that I'm not supposed to do any exertion or any exercise of any kind, because it makes my condition worse. So I can't go and exercise, I can't stand up and cook healthier food. If you want to help me with that, that would be great. But just telling someone that, oh, just lose weight, no, don't do that. Maybe you're just anxious. Yeah, it's like I have a therapist and a psychiatrist and a GP, and we all talk about this whole anxious thing and have figured that out. But yeah, no, if I'm anxious, it's because I feel like shit. You should just think positive and change your attitude, and you'll just find that everything gets better. Changing my attitude is not going to help me in this situation. Personally, and I can only speak anecdotally from people I know and myself, I've had this stuff going on for 20 years now. I try to have an uplifting attitude. This is the way that I deal with my chronic issues, is I make videos like this. Thinking positive is not going to cure problems in my genes. problems in my mitochondria, problems with lost cartilage, problems with discs herniated from a car accident. Thinking positive might make me not want to, say, kill myself because I can't get out of bed today. But, yeah, not going to cure any. You should try yoga. I bet that would really help. I'm going to tell you a story, okay? My friend took me to yoga once, and it was like a relaxed yoga or whatever. And bless your heart, Connie, you are so sweet. And I was really into it. I was like, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to modify for whatever I can do, blah, blah, blah. And I had a good time. I enjoyed the yoga. And we did these things where like we put our legs up against the wall. The next day I couldn't move my hips. My tailbone was on fire and I couldn't bend over or walk. So again, I have a healthcare team. If they think yoga is a good idea, they will probably suggest it because most doctors these days don't want to have to give you meds and don't want to have to do procedures. Our version of yoga is called physical therapy. And those people make up the weirdest stuff, but I love them to death. You can't be that sick or you can't be that pain. I broke my elbow like 2 years ago and oh my gosh, did it hurt and I just couldn't do anything and you just look fine.
Pain level is not a competition.
That's it. So it might have been the worst pain that you've ever experienced. That's awful. I am so sorry that you experienced that amount of pain. But that doesn't discount mine. That doesn't make yours worse than mine. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to react the same way as you do. Again, 20 years of this, I got full makeup on. I can't bend my neck. I woke up in the middle of the night because this whole part of my neck's on fire. I can't lift anything. I keep putting my head like this because I can't turn my neck. But I look good. It's called a mask. What can you say, right? Because you're watching this and you're like, either you're like, oh my gosh, I've had those things said to me before, or you're like, okay, what do I say? Because you can't just be like, hey, I hope you get better. I'm not getting better, girl, okay? I'm not. That's not happening. I might have good days. I might have bad days. I might have good months. I might have bad months, but I'm not getting better. That's chronic in there, right? Same with mental health. I will have good days. I will have bad days. I will have good months or years, and I will have bad ones. It's what's going to happen, okay? So, I understand you want to help, and you feel helpless. Here's what I figured out is the best thing to say, and it's going to be my little tag to the end of my episodes from now on. If your day was a bad one, I hope tomorrow is better. And if today was a good one, I hope tomorrow is too. That's it. When we post on Facebook and Instagram or whatever, we just want to be seen and validated. We just need love and compassion and someone to say, I see you. I see that you're in pain. I see that you're isolated and lonely. Do you want me to call you? You could leave someone a comment. Do you want, here are some movies that you can watch on Netflix if you're stuck in bed. We just want to be seen. A lot of chronic illness, both mental and physical, involved isolation, okay? We're alone a lot of the time. And a lot of us depend on the internet and our internet friends to be our kind of socialization. And when we're having a really bad day and we feel so alone, we just want to post something and say, I am having a tough day today, coming from an amazing place. I love your hearts. But we just want love, validation, and compassion. So with that, if today was a bad day, I hope tomorrow is better. And if today was a good one, I hope tomorrow is too.